Hello guys, welcome to Photographics Academy. Alright, so today I'm going to be teaching you how I was able to achieve these beautiful shines and glamour that you are looking at in this image. But before we do that, let's quickly retouch the image and bring it to the place we want it to be before we add the shines and glamour. And to be able to do that, I'm going to be using our automated retouch action that we've been talking on for some time now. So I'm just going to quickly click on it, run the retouching on the image, and then we apply our shines and glamour, then we'll see where we'll take it from there. All right, so this is the retouching action over here. You can, of course, go through your image to make sure the blemishes are properly fixed. So I'm going to quickly fix these ones. I'm going to duplicate my layer, then quickly fix the blemishes just here and there. The ones that are very, very visible. All right, so welcome back. We are done with the blemish removal. I think we're good with what we have already. I think I missed one over here. You can, of course, deal with your hairs on the skin. If you do not want that, you can just quickly grab your patch tool and make a selection of the hair. Quickly fix them, just like that. Just make sure you are using skin that is very close to the original one, so it doesn't have patches and looks weird. I end up looking weird, sorry. Yeah, like that. Beautiful. Okay, so let's quickly run our action. I'm going to flatten this and close it. Okay, so this is our action over here, retouch action. I'll just click over it and wait for it to work. Of course, our media is going to load up. I want to have a very smooth retouching on the image, so I'm going to be using quite a low number of media to see what we'll get. Somewhere around 4, be a double of that. Then press OK. Beautiful. This is so nice. This is so nice. Isn't this beautiful? Okay, so if you want it like this, you can of course leave it. But if you do not want it on all the areas that is touching, you can even separate it from your background if you do not want it touching your background. Then I noticed that it's affecting my lips slightly. So I'm going to create a mask for it. I'm going to create a mask for it like that. Then I'm going to brush it out of my lips, just to make sure I still have that matte effect that the lip gloss is giving to my lips. Just like that. Beautiful. So I think apart from that, I'm satisfied with it on every other place that I have it. I love what it's doing with my image. You can of course decide to reduce the opacity if you wish, but I love it the way it is. So I'm going to flatten this up so we can start our shines and glamour. All right, so let's get started. You need to duplicate your background layer into 2 separate layers. Name this dot, name this bond, DB. Okay, so for your dots layer, you can hide this. For your dots layer, change the blend mode to screen. Of course, you are going to leave it at dots, at screen rather. Then double click on it to open your blend diff. Or you can actually go on the layer, then click here, and you are going to find your blend diff options over here, blending options. So it's going to open. So now, this is where we separate the highlight from the shadow. And to do that, hold your alternate, or rather drag the underlying layer from your shadows. Just be dragging it so that the highlight will be leaving your shadows. So when you think you've created enough, you've separated it enough, you can now split it. So at this point, we've separated it. I think it's okay. I'm trying to get that shadow in the nose. Beautiful. So having separated it, it's looking rough, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my alternate and split it into 2. And make sure you do not send it back into your shadows like this. Just maintain it in the highlight and just spread it out a little to make things look quite smooth, just like that, and press OK. And do the same thing with this one. So for this one, we're going to change the blend mode to multiply, because multiply darkens stuff. So after doing that, double click on the same layer and now drag the underlying layer from right to left like this. So now we are separating it from the highlight. So having separated it, hold your alternate, split it into 2 to make things smooth as well, just like that. Beautiful. And press OK. Then group these 2 layers into one particular group and create a white mask for it. Create a white mask for it. Go to your image, go to apply image, and you are good to go. you are good to go. So just leave the whole settings the same way it is. You can try playing around with your blend options. Let's see what that gives us. So I think multiply is the best place to stay. Multiply is the best place to stay. Press OK. Then of course you can drop down the opacity. Just like that. Beautiful. So let's drop it in a way that it looks realistic to our image. Nice. So this is before. Look at how flat it was. This is after. This is before. This is after. This is before. This is after. You can zoom in to look at it very well. This is before. This is after. This is before. This is after. Just a quick way of adding glamours and shine to your image. If you feel it's still too much, you can of course drop it down or even pick up your brush and probably take it away from, think it's too much in the forehead, just the forehead. So I'll just reduce it just a little like this. Beautiful. And we'll have a very good skin glamour. So this is before, this is after. I love the way it's giving dimensions to our image. Before, after, and you are good to go. So let's look at the image when we started. Let's quickly open our history panel. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so we'll drop that over here. Go back to this place. Or rather, let's just create a snapshot. So we can just go through and see what we have. So this was the image when we came into Photoshop. This is the image after we added our retouching action and did our shines and glamour. Okay, so one more thing I'm noticing is that my eyes is just pure white. It's not looking realistic again. So I'm just going to take my brush and paint it away from the eyes. Like this. Of course, you can leave it in the catch lights in the eyes. Just paint it away from the eyes surrounding the area. So you have that natural color there and still maintain it in your catch light and you are good to go. Thank you for watching this amazing video. Hope you enjoyed it. Go to the comment section and tell me what you think about the video. And do make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not subscribed, and on your notification bell to get notified every single time we drop a new video. See you on the next one.